Hello everyone! Welcome to my art room. I'm so glad that you're here today, that you're going to join me. In my last video, you saw me make these papers using alcohol inks on the gel plate. And I think they turned out really beautiful. This is newsprint. Newsprint is fantastic on the gel plate. And this is tissue paper. It's just normal, everyday tissue paper. It's not wet strength. It's not medical exam paper. It's just tissue paper. So it's very fiddly when you work with it. You have to be very careful. But both of these papers turned out so beautiful. And I have sitting on my desk this paper, which I used in a previous collage video. I tore a piece of it and I painted some of it, and I used it in the video. So it was still hanging around on the side of my desk, the piece that I had ripped. This paper is some of my favorite paper to make. This is just tissue paper. I don't remember if this was wet strength tissue or just normal gift wrap tissue, but you put the tissue paper down, then I coat it with gesso, and then I put another tissue paper on top, and I smush it all together and I let it dry, and it creates this great textured paper, and it's quite thick. And I do it in white so that I can paint it any color that I need when I decide to use it. So after doing my gel printing session with the alcohol inks, I started looking at this paper and I'm wondering what it would do in the same situation. I have never gel printed with this paper. I make the paper and I have painted the paper and I've done lots of different collage techniques with this paper, but I've never used it on the gel plate. This is a stencil that I love. I use it a lot in painting, in jelly printing. I love this stencil so much. It is Jockles Elizabeth St. Hilaire stencil number, it looks like 75178. So I'll make sure to double check that, and you probably will have seen it already. And so I think I'm going to do this one. I have my 8x12 jelly plate here. I don't clean my stencils. As you can obviously see, there's paint on both sides. If you clean your stencils, this technique will work much better because they'll adhere really cleanly to the gel plate. But the acrylic layers that have built up because I haven't cleaned them do keep the stencil from being really solidly adhered to the gel plate. So I know I'm going to get bleeding underneath, but I'm just going to do my best, and it's all an experiment anyway, and we'll see how it looks in the end. I can't wait. I'm really, really excited to try this on that gesso paper. All right, I'll see you at the end. All right, you guys. Wow, I'm so happy with this. So I ended up leaving it overnight. I kept testing the corners to see if it was starting to stick, and I think because this paper is really textured, it might have affected its ability to, fully pick up the whole print. It also might not be very absorbing because this is gesso and tissue paper. I don't know. Anyway, I think I'm really happy with the results. It looks beautiful. Again, this is just fabulous paper. I love it. It's got some weight to it. And yeah, I'm excited to see what this will do in collage. And I also have some bonus papers. When I finish using the alcohol inks on the stencil, then I clean them off using just alcohol in a spray bottle. And this is medical exam paper. So I got these beautiful papers as well, kind of bonuses. And these are the same papers. If you saw my last video, then you saw these papers. I guess it's easier to see them this way. So you can see the grid pattern from the first stencil. And yeah, so I think these can probably continue to be used, and we'll build up some layers. The beautiful thing about this medical exam paper is its ability to go completely transparent. So this is a jelly print that I just had sitting around in my stash, and I've put the medical exam paper over it with gel gloss, and it creates this amazing watercolor look. It's really easy to do, and I'll give you an example. So it's the same process that I used in my last video. We'll just do it again really quick. So this is just copy paper, and we'll take some of this. I have some gel gloss. I find that the gloss medium works the best, and because I don't like the glossy shine once it dries, I just cover it with matte medium. So we'll put our medical exam paper on, and you can see that it just melts away. And then you're left with this beautiful pattern. And it'll dry fabulous. There you go. All right, thanks for experimenting with me today. I'm so glad that you were here to join me. And I'm so happy with the results of this. I'm excited to now cut this up or tear it and see how it works in collage. All right, thanks for joining me today, and be sure if you like this video, I appreciate it if you like. I would love it if you would subscribe, leave me comments, and watch some more of my videos. I'll see you again soon. Bye.